Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 38 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series. And in this episode, we're going to be working more on Applied Energistics. Now, as mentioned, I'm diving into Applied Energistics because I said that we have a lot of inventory that we need to take care of, basically. I want to kind of centralize it all into one location so I can have easy access to it. Now, obviously, collecting all of our inventory and putting it in one central location isn't exactly something that's easy to do. However, with Applied Energistics, that makes it's a lot easier. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier to kind of make it so you have access to your inventory, or kind of regardless of where it's at, depending on how you set up your base, of course. Now, Applied Energistics is one of those mods that you kind of want to keep in mind as you're building your base, which is something I've kind of tried to do, but since my bases tend to kind of grow organically, they don't always fit the bill. So, this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go on a hunt for meteors. Yes, if you have been playing, you may have kind of encountered some meteors and not have any idea what they're for, or maybe you've dug into them and found some stuff, and again, not sure what they're for. Now, unfortunately, I've flown around just a little bit, and I can't find any meteors at all. No meteors. Now, before I switched to a server, I had a much greater view of the map, and there may have been some meteors. So if you're like, well, there's some meteors right down, to the south, or blah, 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 I don't know. I don't know this. And I was kind of lazy. I didn't feel like looking back through old videos because I don't know where I would have had the map open and blah, blah, blah. We are going to use a tool to find these meteors. So no worries. So first things first, the meteorite compass. Nice. Now it takes a charged Certus quartz crystal, so keep that in mind. If you're having trouble finding meteorite compass or meteorites, you're going to need at least one charged Certus quartz crystal. So keep that in mind. Meteorite hunter. Nice. We're also going to need, once we find some meteorites, some inscribers. Nice. These guys aren't too expensive to make, as you saw. Just, some sticky pistons and a flux crystal. These guys we'll mess around with in a bit. So first things first, we need to look at our compass, and you can see it's pointing towards a meteor. So what we're going to do is switch to bat form and do a little bit of flying. Now I have my hammer on me. Nice. So, what's special about meteorites is they're going to give us access to something that we can't craft. Wait, there's really a meteorite, like right here? Are you serious? So, one thing to keep in mind when trying to find meteorites underground, because meteorites can spawn underground, I guess, is that as far as finding them goes, it goes by the entire chunk, right? The meteorite compass knows that there's a meteorite in this chunk. Now, if you want to start mining in the correct spot, like I could start right here, but I'm not so sure that the meteorite is actually right here. I could also start over here, but again, I'm not super sure. You gotta kind of judge and guess based on when the compass starts freaking out where exactly the meteor is within the chunk. So it's still spinning right here. So it's in between these two chunks. How about this chunk? Yep, this chunk. Yep. So it's like right here in the center. Now if we go out of these chunks, it stops. Yeah. So there you go. That's a good way to kind of figure out where it is, because it's really rare that it's going to spawn in exactly one chunk. So if you can figure out which chunks it's actually in, you can kind of figure out where it's at. So let's start here and dig straight down. Oh, this water crap. No. Forgot I'm a bat. We need some light. Light. I'm a bat, so everything's freaking out. Why is it freaking out, actually? I don't know. Oh, man. Come on. Alright, we're going to switch back to normal mode, because for whatever reason, this thing's freaking out. Hopefully we don't run anything too nasty. Now, you'll know you reached it because you'll eventually get to Skystone. Nice. All right, so we did find a meteor. It's obviously not super easy to go after the meteors underground, but in a situation like mine, when you unfortunately can't find any meteors, yeah. Oh, by the way, to show these lines, F9. F9. Forgot to mention that. So we're going to hammer this thing down. Save the Skystone, by the way, because it's something that you definitely need. Now, this thing looks like it mines pretty easily, but I have some tools that have been upgraded for like quite a while now. So just keep that in mind. Did we break through it? We're looking for a chest. We're looking for a skystone chest. It's typically at the center of these guys, but I'm not really seeing it. I'm reminded, have I? Nope. Oh, there it is. Skystone chest. Da-da-da-da. So some skystone. And, oh, we only got one Inscriber logic press. Nice. So this is what we're looking for. There's 3 more of these. There is the engineering press. We have the logic press, the silicon press, and the calculation press. Silicon or silicon or silicon or, I don't know. I say silicon. And I don't really care about the chest. I don't really have a use for it. So there we go. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to fly around and find some more. I was going to switch to a blaze, but it started raining. Good thing I didn't. So yeah, unfortunately, the Meteor is going to keep kind of directing us towards this meteorite, which kind of sucks. So what we're going to need to do is kind of fly away from that one. Eventually, it'll pick up on a new one. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. By the way, this is a hungry node. This little destruction destroyed thing right here. There is a hungry node right there from Thaumcraft. We can't really see it, and I'm not going to really go into it too much. Just, you know, if you're flying around and you come across one of these, mark it. They're pretty freaking rare. This is probably only one of 2 hungry nodes I've come across in, like, I don't know, 20-plus maps. Oh, have you found anything? Oh, there we go. Nice. So it did find something. Look through the world, see if we can't find what it found. Aw, man. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to fly around and see if I can't find the rest of these presses. Because, again, you can only get them from the meteors. So, yeah, I'll be back. So, I've been doing quite a bit of flying around. Quite a bit. I need one more. I just need the calculation press, and then I'm done. But, unfortunately, I have 2 silicon presses. And I actually wanted to show you guys what a meteorite looks like in the world, since we've only kind of encountered ones underground. If you have not seen one that actually occurs in the overworld on its own, there he goes. It does a little bit of damage. Now, they're smart, and they won't spawn. Like, if you build stuff, you don't have to worry about them, like, blowing up all your stuff or anything like that. They're smart. They are programmed intelligently, so you don't have to worry about any of that type of stuff. So, like I said, I just wanted to hop on and show you guys, see what I got. Another one I already have. Oh, I actually got some shiny nuggets from one of the skystone chests and one of the meteors. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm actually not going to keep that. I'm going to dump some of the skystone. We do need the skystone, so keep that in mind. Don't just dump all of it, but you don't need a bunch of it, but I'd say keep a stack, maybe 2 stacks. I'm just kind of dumping that off because I need to continue looking for more meteors. So, like I said, wanted to just show you guys the meteor really quick, and then I will be back. Hopefully I will find what I'm looking for soon. Okay, so I finally made it back. I found a meteor with an Inscriber engineering press, a logic press, and a silicon press. I was like, seriously? But I did finally come across a calculation press. They don't have any type of particular rarity. Like, I just got really unlucky. Again, I had to wait, what? Did my map reset again? Why did my map reset? What the heck? That's very strange. I don't know why my map reset. That is kind of strange. I did have a weird crash while I was flying around, but I thought it was just because I was loading mini chunks, and the server just got pissed off. But I don't know. I guess, I don't know what really happened. I don't know why I lost. That's kind of annoying. At least I still have my waypoints. So, anyway, moving on. I did finally get all of my Inscriber presses, so that being said, we can finally get our Inscribers down. So, as you can imagine, making a processor isn't exactly something that you would think would be very easy, right? Well, you were wrong. It's actually kind of easy. It's a little bit more complicated when you try to automate it, though, so just keep that in mind. Now, we only have 4 presses here, and you're like, whoa, dude, you have 5 Inscribers. Do you even count? I do count, thank you very much. And the last press is actually the press that we are going to use to actually create the processors. Because this is actually a couple step process. All right, that's all in there. Put the hoppers. I think I can put the hoppers back here. This is going to make it easier for us to get stuff in here. So, yeah. All right, good. So what we need to do is run back upstairs. We need to get ourselves a whole bunch more silicon. And a bunch of redstone. 24 silicon's good. So, anyway. I was going to heart canister stuff, seeing if I wanted to make some more, but I don't have enough diamonds. Applied Energistics. I want to make a drive. An IMI drive. And to do that, I need these engineering processors. Ooh, fancy. As you can see, there's a little bit of a process involved in making them. I need a printed engineering circuit, and some printed silicon, and a piece of redstone. They're actually pretty simple. We need a diamond and an engineering press will make us our printed engineering circuit. And actually, I guess since I only have one diamond, and I have a nice amount of ender pearls now, thanks to the ender lilies outside, let's use our transmutation tablet to help us out. Give me some diamonds, please. Oh, I only gave me 2. Well, I guess I only need 2 at the moment, so yeah. Downstairs, my bad. Let's run on down here and see if we can make these guys. Normally I actually make some signs and label these so I don't have to worry about which is which I will do, but in a moment. So, engineering press, right? Oh yeah, these guys need power. Almost forgot. I knew there was actually a reason why I put them down here next to that stuff, because there's a power line right next to them. It'd be pretty easy to get over there. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me light it up just a bit. It's a tad bit on the dark side. There we go. Nice. So, I mentioned that these guys transfer power. They only really transfer power to... I guess I lied then when I said that everything in AE can only accept these guys. These guys, the Inscribers, can only take these. I don't think the Inscribers can accept power from the Flux cables. Nor would I even bother trying, because at the moment, the glass Flux cables are kind of expensive. There will eventually be, of course, a period of time when they are nothing and everything is nothing, and we might as well be playing in creative mode. But, you know, until that time comes, we need to be a little bit stingy with our resources. Excuse me. So, they might be able to accept the Flux cables for power, but I really don't think they can. And, yeah, so in that case, just use these fellas. Good old energy conduits. And they should produce they should be able to transfer more than enough power to power these guys, because I don't think they use that much. I don't know how much exactly they use off the top of my head, but in my experience, it doesn't seem to be too terribly much. There we go. Nice. It is actually a little bit dark over here. I did not really notice that. Alright, so there we go. We got all these guys marked in here. Where's the silicon press? I actually like to keep it down at the end. There we go. Right next to the end one. Because the end one's the one that we're going to use to actually put everything together. So, let's take this guy and toss him. Oh, wait, why aren't you getting power? Well, there we go. Nice. All right, so Inscriber Engineering Press is going to go ahead and make this. We should be able to toss a diamond in here and have it pop in at the end. Aw, maybe not. Can you only go in a certain direction? Well, in that case, I'm going to turn you around. Put a block right there. And, Oh, I see what the issue is. My bad. Good old hopper mechanics. I actually have to make sure that the hopper itself is actually, like, facing that thing. There we go. Now the diamond should go in. Boop. There it goes. Cool. And it's smart. It's going to make sure that it goes into the correct slot. It's not going to try and place it into the press slot or into the slot down at the bottom where normally silicon would go. So there you go. Now it's going to go ahead and do the press. It's all good. Dink. Sweet. So we have to actually do this with these guys really quick. You onto him, you onto him, and you onto him. Wait, what? Oh, you went in there. Good job. Cool. So now everything should be good. You are the silicon press. Excellent. So now we should be able to toss actually all of this silicon in here, and it's going to do its thing. Sweet. Now give me one more. Now it will stack, even though I grabbed that. It will go ahead and stack. So that's not something that you have to account for or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. See? Easy. So now we're going to go down here to the last one, which has no press in it, and put the engineering circuit where it belongs, this where it belongs, and that where it belongs. It all goes where it's supposed to go. It's pretty nice. It normally does. It's supposed to go where it's supposed to go. There we go. Finished. Engineering processor. Now, one thing to keep in mind is you can only ever have one thing over here. It doesn't stack over here, which is kind of interesting when you go to automate this. It's something that you have to keep in mind. Oh, I guess I don't need to be... That's cool. Nice, there we go. And that is how you make processors. There are a few different processors, actually. There are gold ones, the logic processors, calculation processors, which are made from the pure Certus quartz crystals, and then, you know, of course, the silicon. But yeah, I guess there's only three. Whoa, that's not... No. So yeah, there's three. Logic processor, calculation processor, and engineering processor. I forget that the silicon is not actually a processor. All right, so let's go upstairs and go ahead and make this ME drive. Woo! This ME drive is pretty much step one to kind of modernizing, if you will, or modernizing your inventory stuff. As you will see, it's totally amazing. Like, once you get into Applied Energistics and really start using it on a regular basis for storage and everything, it's kind of rough going into a mod pack that maybe doesn't have Applied Energistics, because you're just like, how do I storage? I like it. I think it's amazing, and I don't see why anybody could ever dislike it. Ha 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 ha. But anyway, that's just my opinion, of course. I could have swore I had some. There we go. Had two left. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Dun da da da. ME drive. Now, the ME drive is really cool. Unfortunately, on its own, it does absolutely nothing. But look cool, I guess. I actually don't even think it lights up on its own. But anyway, we're not putting our drives down here. A little derpy derp on my part. We are putting our drive in the drive room. Wait, excuse me. Thank you. Where do we want to put our first drive? I guess, like, right here. Actually, I guess I'll put that back for now. Dink. Oh, isn't it cool? It kind of looks like a server rack, if you're familiar with what servers look like, or what they look like modern day. But yeah, like I said, at the moment it does nothing. It obviously does need power, and it needs power from the old Applied Energistic glass cables. So we will obviously need to make more fiber cables. I don't know why I keep forgetting what their like actual technical name is. The ME glass cables, yeah. We need to make more of those guys. Not too big of a deal. They're fairly straightforward. We do have a good amount at the moment of Certus quartz crystals and stuff, so not sweating it at the moment. So anyway, next thing we need to actually make is a storage cell. Now the storage cell is a little bit more complicated. It's probably going to be, it's going to take the cake for the most complicated thing that we've crafted at the moment. Before it was the, oh, what was it? Oh man, I don't remember. There's something else that we crafted that was the most complicated, mostly because it had a lot of steps. But this is something else that has a lot of steps. It makes sense though. It's a 4K ME storage cell. It requires 3 1K storage components plus another calculation processor. Nice. I like it. Gives you your 4K storage. So we will get into what I mean by 4K once we make it. What I want to do, however, is I want to make 3. But I don't know if I have enough resources to make 3. Actually, yeah, I should. Yeah, I should have more than enough resources to make 3, actually. Okay, I am going to get this stuff ready, and then I will be back. I spent all of this time typing these out, making beautiful, lovely signs, only to realize that I will be tearing down this wall at some point into something nicer. Probably after this episode, so I'm kind of depressed. But anyway, who cares? Cool. So our printed calculation circuits are done, our logic circuits are done, and our printed silicon is complete. So anyway, you have to go ahead and make these guys. Now I have exactly the amount that I need, so this should be pretty straightforward and quick. The only downside of doing it manually is that, again, you can only put one in here at a time, so this does tend to take a hot minute if you need to make a whole bunch. That's why I'm only making 3 4K drives. I actually have a decent amount of resources, which I did on purpose before starting AE, because starting AE when you don't have a lot of resources can kind of be very tedious and a little bit irritating if you don't have much patience, like myself. I like things to be kind of just like work, you know, very straightforward and simple, no big issues. That's kind of why I don't build stuff on camera, because I kind of tend to get distracted a lot. And I mean, just like in real life, whenever you walk through a door, you suddenly forget the reason why you went into that room. I have that problem in Minecraft. So I'll just kind of wander around and do nothing, as I'm sure you guys have noticed if you're a long-time watcher of me. And also, if you are a long-time watcher of me, you've known that I've gotten better. Or at least I think I've gotten better. But anyway, while these guys are going, yeah. But this is, with Applied Energistics being something that we're finally working on and getting together, you'll probably see me make more stuff on camera, just because it'll be a little bit easier, if I'm honest. Because Applied Energistics makes it a lot easier to kind of gather your resources together. So I'm not poking in from chest to chest to chest, trying to find stuff and missing things and forgetting stuff and blah, blah, blah. That could be terrible and eats up a lot of time. So yeah, just figured I would get that out while I was doing this, so you guys knew what was up. So we need some more quartz glass. I'm pretty sure I actually need to make more of this. Yeah, because I think I had the exact amount last time. How much do we need? We need at least 3. Right? Yeah. Or actually, let me double check. Yeah, okay, so we need at least 3 quartz glass. So, I need to make 2 iterations to have enough for all 4 of my 4K cells. I think we can do that. Let's take a look. Like I said, I actually made a whole bunch of pure Certus quartz crystals. Because, yeah, why not? Oh, there goes the rest of the nether quartz. Rip. Just like I said I would. Use it all. Alright. Toss that in there. Oh, wait. In there. Nice. Where's the glass? Quartz glass. Gimme. Alright, I'm gonna make this up and I will be right back. So we have returned. I have quartz glass ready, and I figured the first time I made one of these 4K drives, I'd go ahead and do it on camera, just so you guys saw, you know, how much of a pain it is. It's not actually. I guess it's not really that much of a pain. It's really not, I guess. Don't want to use the charged Certus. Don't really want to use regular Certus either, so I'm actually just going to leave that in there and stick with pure. If I need to make more pure, I will. No big deal. Again, I reiterate, it's much better to use them in their pure form, because that is you're using the highest amount that you can. Like, I don't really know how to say it actually. Huh. Interesting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I thought I had enough for 9. Did I math incorrectly? Oh, I don't have enough pure Certus quartz. Okay, so that's where the breakage is. No problem. I can make more, but I can make the ones that I have right now. So we can do this and make 2 4K ME storage components. Being able to shift click on the triangle or on the question mark really helps. Oh, I don't have any iron on me. Whoopsies. I guess I can put you in there for now. I'm going to run downstairs and grab some more iron. Oh man, I have to go mining. I don't want to go mining. Well, not right now. I'll be able to get away with not mining right now, but in the future. We need to get that Ender Quarry up and running, man. We've got all the XP we need for it. I think that'll be something that we work towards once we get all this stuff set up. Then we can finally get that quarry going, so I don't have to mine anymore. Or use equivalent exchange for like petty materials like iron and crap. So anyway, this should be enough. Wow. JK smiley face. Let's try this again. 4K cell, go. Woo! So there's 2. Better than chests. Yes. Yes, it is. See, it knows. It knows what it's doing. It knows what it does. It knows it's way better than chests. Actually, let me toss some stuff I don't need. I've had this mana spreader in my inventory the entire freaking time. I don't know why. I don't need it. And I found a spawner, a cave. Not a cave spawner. I found some spiders in a Thaumcraft tree while I was flying around, so that's why I have the spawner on me. So I don't actually need... I guess I'll actually go ahead and just grab the rest of this quartz glass. Cool. So we have 2 of our cells. Nice. Let's run upstairs. Now, we still can't quite use them. We have them now, but we can't quite use them. So let's toss them in there. There's one. Wait, where's the other one? What? Oh, see how the little light is black? Normally that would be all lit up and be like, hey, we're good. But it's dark, meaning it has no power. But we will deal with that soon. We will deal with that very soon. Where's my other? There it is. Yeah, they don't stack. And for good reason. Can I shift click that guy in there? Whoops. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually pop the housing off. Like the housing is this. And then this is its own thing. So, yeah. And then you can just recombine them in a crafting table. Oh, wait. There we go. And they come back together. So, kind of neat. There we go. So both of our 4K drives are, both of our 4K drives are in there. I'm going to make the other 4K drive after I make some more pure Certus quartz crystals, which I will do off camera here right now. But we are back, and I had just finished crafting my final 4K ME storage cell. So we don't have enough time this episode. So next episode, we are going to come back, and we are going to work on what's going to allow us to access these storage cells, because at the moment they're just kind of in here. We can't really put anything in there. Like, we can't really interact with them at all. We just can kind of sit here and go, wow, we used a whole bunch of resources on that, and now we don't have any more. So why did we do those? Well, next episode we are going to take a look at why and how we can access this stuff. We're going to be using some of these interfaces that we see back here, specifically the ME terminal. The ME terminal is kind of our goal. Actually, not the ME terminal. Where's the crafting terminal? There we go. The ME crafting terminal is our goal. The ME terminal is kind of like a stepping stone on the goal, because we need one. We need an ME terminal to make one. They're not too hard to make. They're pretty straightforward. We need, of course, a little bit. Ooh, I have to make a pure nether quartz crystal. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, and we get 2. Nice. So I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of mining off camera. I need to get more Certus quartz crystals, because we only have like a handful left. I need to go to the nether to get more nether quartz crystals, because we have none. We're all gone. It's all gone. And yeah. So yeah, next episode we are going to come back and we're going to get this crafting terminal together, and then finally migrate all of our storage stuff from those chests downstairs, which have of course served us very well. So we thank them very well for their duty, but their time has passed. The future is now. Applied Energistics storage is next episode. It also happens to be episode 39. Wait, is it episode? Oh, I thought it was episode 40. Oh, well, I'm slightly less hyped. But still, I'm still hyped. So episode 39, next episode, we're going to dive into the storage component of AE and take a look and see what we can do as far as clearing up some of these chests we have down here. Because we have so much crap, and I've got to run all over the place if I need to get wool or wood or anything like that, which is fine. But I'd like to kind of centralize everything. So thanks for watching, guys. I've been Lanolin. Come back next episode. We will take a look at the storage component and aspects of Applied Energistics and see what they can do to kind of bring our base together. Oh my god, you're coming by me. Oh yeah, by the way, I made a diamond chisel, because this one's going to break at like any moment. So I made a diamond chisel. Just like a regular chisel, except you need a diamond. Cool. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.